Hello everyone, praise good air, and welcome to the Fun Friday. Impressive. This week's Fan Friday is, well, as its suggestor asked, just a Mario Kart game. And seeing as I don't really have a way to record the DS Mario Kart games, and I've covered all of the console Mario Kart games at one point in time on my channel, why not the Game Boy Advance version, which I can easily record? The Game Boy Advance version being Mario Kart Super Circuit. Now, Mario Kart, no, we'll say it's Mario Kart Super Circuit for reasons, but Mario Kart Super Circuit was suggested by Axis Zexion. Like I said before, more accurately, he said a Mario Kart, didn't care which one. Now I played a little bit of this Mario Kart on this particular format, so I've got a few things unlocked, but I don't have everything unlocked. I don't think, at least. Let's see. Okay, I just had to remember the buttons because the buttons for being this Game Boy Advance game, there's really only 4 buttons to work with, so all of the complicated stuff got assigned to shoulder buttons, whereas, yeah. Now this particular Mario Kart is actually the first Mario Kart game that excuse me, is the very first Mario Kart game that actually put Mario Kart on the handheld market. It was only console stuff up until this point. And as you can tell by the animations and whatnot, a lot of the information here was actually borrowed heavily from Mario Kart 64, which is a good thing because Mario Kart 64 is fantastic. Anyway, I'm gonna play as Luigi because I'm a Luigi. Let's see, did I unlock everything? Yeah, I did. Let's see, how many of the extra tracks have I gotten? I haven't beaten any of the extra tracks, which are basically just like all the old school tracks from ye olde times, so I probably won't mess around with them. Let's do the unique ones. I'm trying to find like a certain set of islands. Ooh, I like Ribbon Road. But this one has some fan favorite courses here, like Rainbow Road. Oh, there's Cheese Land. That's the one I was looking for, actually. Now, for those of you who don't know about Mario Kart Super Circuit is a lot of it's set a standard fare: A, go, B, brake. Right bumper is your jump, left trigger, and left bumper, left trigger, and left trigger is your weapons. And I haven't played this in ages, so I am probably going to do quite terrible. Now, in order to unlock all the extra tracks like you saw there, you actually have to complete. In order to unlock all the extra tracks, you actually have to collect all the coins on the track and not lose a good chunk of them. Huh. Sorry, I'm like getting used to this game's control style. So you usually do have to collect all these extra little tidbits around here. Ah, dang it. And a lot of the controls are a little iffy at best, to be honest with you. Which is why I'm like failing at this. It also probably would help if I didn't try to slide around every turn, but it's like programmed into me from all the current age Mario Kart games. Now you don't really go faster by collecting coins, but I think you need to average collecting like 30 some odd coins on each track in order to unlock the special tracks. Come back here, Toad. I should really stop trying to drift around every turn. I just do what I normally do, and I just let off the gas ever so slightly. Come back here, Wario. Thank you! But I've actually got a little bit of an interesting story about this particular game, actually, from my childhood, because Well, I think I've said it in the past, but I wasn't exactly a bright child. Um, let's see. Right about when this game came out, actually, the Game Boy Advance, the old one without the backlight. I failed it. But yeah, the Game Boy Advance, the Game Boy Advance had just come out, and then there was, and all of, god damn it, I can't look at this, I can't play this game and concentrate at the same time, I'm sorry. Ah, bollocks. I was obsessed with playing this game, so I would play, like, even though as a child you're told not to, I would constantly bring this game with me onto, like, my bus ride in the morning going to school and whatnot. That being said, well, that's where the story gets interesting. See, one day while on the bus, well, there was this much younger kid who was pretty much obsessed with the fact that I had a Game Boy. And because of such, he felt the need to constantly pester me on the bus ride every single day. And with all that being said, he basically grew envious of the fact that I had a Game Boy Advance and was playing Mario Kart Super Circuit. Now then, with all that considered and all that factored in, imagine my surprise when I was coming home from school one day and I reached into my backpack and my Game Boy Advance is no longer in my backpack. Ah, dang it. There we go. I hit someone with that. No, Wario. My victory, not yours. Well, I kind of put two and two together, seeing as the kid stopped following me around. I basically put two and two together and figured out that he stole my Game Boy Advance. I never questioned him because he was too young to probably handle it at the time and handle the thought of somebody theft, and really the whole stealing is a bad kind of thing. By the way, this is probably one of my favorite levels in the game, is Cheese Land. It's such an awkward thing and I love it. But yeah, I never questioned him about it. I just kind of let it go by the wayside because I've always been a kind of a good person at heart, even since I was like 10. Mario? No. But yeah, just a little story from my past to basically say that I had this game at one point, and I think I've actually gone back since that point and rebought the game, seeing as it was basically stolen from me. Whoa, that's some slowdown. I don't know if that's the actual in-game slowdown that's happening, or if that's just... Hi, Mario. What you gonna do with that shell? You're gonna waste it. Thank you. Me, on the other hand, I won't waste my shell. Anyway, so yeah, since then I've repurchased the games and on the Game Boy Advance and all that jazz. So I do have a physical copy of this game around. So I guess that's the point where I can tell you I'm emulating the game, because you know, quality over quantity. This game actually looks much better on an emulator than it does on the actual old systems. Wow, I've been talking more about things of revolving around the game rather than the game itself. But the game will probably be, but actually, being that this game is as short as it is, unless I feel like going longer, this game might be over. Or this video might be coming to a close really soon. Nah, let's actually keep going. We'll do another circuit. I'll actually pick another character. Or, not another character, I'll pick another set of courses. Ah! Turning a slippery. I do have to applaud Nintendo. They made a valiant effort of trying to bring Mario Kart to the portable market, and it worked in their favor, very much so. But it's still a little broken. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the controls and a lot of the elements of graphics and whatnot seem to come from Mario Kart 64, but the control scheme actually comes from, what's the word? Come on, brain, you can think of it. A lot of the controls actually come from Super Mario Kart, the SNES game, where drifting really doesn't get you too much. Mini Luigi. Do you want to try that again? I was going to say, you want to try that again, Wario? Worked out so well for you the first time. Now, something else I think I mentioned? I don't think I mentioned. Moved Thwomp. My brain's firing on all cylinders once again. The coins don't really increase your speed in this one. You kind of have a static speed set, unlike some of the other Mario Kart games that use coins, where they increase your speed. This one, no, you have a static speed. There we go, and I'm done. I've won it. Come on, Shell, hit someone. Let me laugh at this. I don't think I did. Well, that's a perfect victory. But I should probably clarify. The whole collecting coins to unlock secret tracks, basically you have to get a star rank or higher in order to unlock the secret tracks. That being said, you can understand some of the replayability behind this game now. Oh, only A rank. Oh no, you have to get 100 coins overall in order to lock them. That's right. I'm remembering now. Let's do another Grand Prix. 100cc, because that's basically the CC where everybody's balanced out and works just fine. Wario, Bowser, just like big. Actually, that speed thing is totally off. That's like acceleration, actually, if anything. Because, like, when they get up to speed, they actually move faster than everybody else. Yeah, Wario. With his German voice actor. Anyway, let's go to the other course I really want to go to, which was the one with Ribbon Road. Because Ribbon Road makes up for all the other tracks that this particular course has. Now, as you saw... Ooh, God. Everything's chugging. Oh god, the emulator's breaking. Sorry about that. Apparently this is a bum ROM of sorts, so everything's kind of chugging. Well, that's gonna make things awkward to watch. Skip across, thank you. It's like I'm doing a TSA right now. Wow, yeah, I apologize big time, folks. This is a bad ROM. Things should be moving much more smoothly than this. But yeah, I think I was trying to explain is, you notice how everybody had a weight to them? Basically, that just means how easily they can be pushed around, and if somebody weighs more than somebody else, they get priority when it comes to push wars. Or pushing each other around wars. Damn it, Bowser, I was after that one. Like right here, I basically got pushed around by Bowser. Now, something interesting that was basically emphasized more in this game, but they didn't really, but something that was in this game that that was actually in Mario Kart 64, but they didn't tell you about in Mario Kart 64, is that you can actually, if you're about to slip on a banana peel, you can actually hit the brakes really quick in order to brake and stop yourself from slipping around. No? Okay, that's green shell. Awesome. And around the corner, and we're done here. I actually did a lot better in this track than I thought I would, simply because the controls actually felt closer to current Mario Kart games. When it comes to current Mario Kart games, I'm the guy that has like the really fast vehicle with slow acceleration, but horrible turning, and I just drift around. I just like start to drift like 50 feet before the turning starts. I'm the guy in Mario Kart 7 with the slick tires. There we go. I love this track. Oh yeah, something that's only in this game that they never used again is landmine shells. Basically, well, landmine shells, basically what you do is you can lay down a red shell behind you and it will basically sit and spin in place. Similar to green shells from Super Mario Kart. If someone crosses the shell, if someone passes by the shell with close enough, it will actually key into the fact that they're there, and then chase after them at that point, making it so you no longer have to save your red shells in first place. You can actually use them you can use them actively. Have fun with that, losers. Losers. I'm still working on the Wario voice. It's coming along. But yeah, Cheese Land and Ribbon Land here. My favorite tracks on this game, on this particular game. They're just so creative. Oh, I hit someone, I think. Good luck with that. Oh, yeah, good luck with that. Huh, maybe I'm doing the drifting right finally. Bowser? Huh, I can actually drift properly with Wario. No. King Koopa, get back here. Bingo! It's like they hired a voice actor for half of the... hired a new voice actor for Wario without using Charles Martinez's voice, but also using the German voice actor's sound clips. So like it's this awkward hybrid of the German voice actor and somebody's just like, I was told, just talk in a really deep nasally voice. And you're evil. Go with it. Who knows, maybe it is Charles Martinet and he was trying out, and he was experimenting with Wario's voice. Who knows? Nobody knows. Nobody knows the true intention of Charles Martinet. No one. Hello! Well, I was starting out good. I'm drifting too wide. I may actually have to start cornering. Yoshi? No. I hit Bowser. Yoshi, you're gonna have to come back here. Oh god, I got eaten. That all happened. Ah, I thought I could actually get across before that all happened. I thought Star made me able to run across water too. I thought the Star gave me Jesus powers. And the Lord said, "Lo and behold, for with this star, the symbol of the universal bodies, you will be able to traverse across any object in existence." Sacrilegious? What's that? Yes, triple reds! Come here. I think they may have just slowed down Mario's voice clip, actually, if anything. Hey Bowser, what's up? Haha! I'm a best. Oh no 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 no! Huh. That's unfortunate. I hit somebody with that green shell along the way. Perfect. Oh! It was your red shell, was it? I gotta love that. He had a ghost around his head, so it was basically like, oh hey, you stole the red shell from this guy. And let's get out of the grass. bad monkey. That's a bad donkey. Badass. But dumb tish, if you will. Well, one more track and then we'll probably be ending things off. So I guess this is the part where I'll give you my little outro spiel. You guys should know it by heart by now. So, everyone, remember if you have a game suggestion for... Yeah, bad start. If you have a game suggestion for a future Fan Friday segment, all you gotta do is leave a comment down in the comment section below. I take all suggestions on a first come, first served basis. Also, I just want to mention this because I haven't said it in a while, but I want to mention it for all the new viewers to this particular segment. Is when suggesting a game, try and think of something that you don't think anybody else has suggested yet. If you aren't sure what game somebody else has suggested, or if you don't know if I played the game already, just take a quick look through the Fan Friday playlist on my channel. It's all neatly organized from when I first started it, so you should be able to find the game you're looking for with just a simple Control F search function. What else? Also, if you would want to have a Q&A session instead of watching me play a game for one of these Fan Fridays, all you gotta do... that was stupid. All you have to do is leave a comment down below with your Q&A question, and also just write something next to it that says something about, you know, save this question I'm asking for Q&A, because I will more than likely answer a question right away rather than save it, because I'm kind of thick-headed about that kind of stuff. And I think I'm going to lose this particular track. But yes, just leave a comment that does say something about, you know, this is for Q&A, and I will add it to my list of Q&A questions. Once we have about 3 or 4 questions, I'll go ahead and actually do a Q&A segment. Bowser? Oh, I got Yoshi. Okay, whatever. But, yeah, so that's all that. Now let's see what our final ranking is, even though I'm pretty sure I won that one. Yeah, it's not a perfect win, but it's still a win. It's a win nonetheless, and you can't really argue with winning in the long run. Gotta love all the blank expression sprites from the Game Boy Advance era. Ah, Wario, we love you. Well, it wasn't enough to unlock the secret tracks, so that's unfortunate. But everyone, I do want to thank you for watching this week's episode of Fan Friday. Remember, do all that stuff I mentioned just a moment ago in the comments section. And I hope to see you next week when I play a user-suggested title. Hello everyone, praise good to hear, and welcome to another oh god damn it, I forgot. I forgot to bring up I forgot to bring up the list of people so I could say who's what.